Costco makes it easy to overeat without noticing. Most people walk in there to save money and walk out with foods that quietly work against their health. Research shows shoppers buy up to 40% more calories in warehouse stores, largely because oversized portions distort what feels normal. Those bulk items feel like value, but many deliver the worst nutritional return per bite. Meanwhile, some of the cleanest, most nutrient-dense foods in the entire warehouse sit ignored, not flashy and not at eye level. Today we reveal 12 Costco foods worth adding to your cart, and the final pick delivers the biggest health return for the least effort. Number 12, Kirkland Organic Steel-Cut Oats. Let us start with a breakfast staple that most people overlook for the sugary cereal aisle. Kirkland Organic Steel-Cut Oats are one of the smartest buys you can make at Costco. Unlike instant oatmeal packets loaded with artificial flavors and sweeteners, steel-cut oats are minimally processed. They are simply whole oat groats chopped into smaller pieces, which means you are getting the full fiber content, the natural texture, and slow-digesting carbohydrates that keep your blood sugar stable all morning. One serving delivers about 5 grams of fiber and 7 grams of protein. That combination is what keeps you full until lunch instead of reaching for a mid-morning snack an hour later. And because these oats are organic, you are avoiding pesticide residue that can show up in conventional grain products. The price point makes this even better. A large canister at Costco costs a fraction of what you would pay for smaller bags at a regular grocery store. You are getting more product for less money and fueling your body with something that actually supports sustained energy rather than a sugar crash. Steel-cut oats are incredibly versatile too. Cook them on the stovetop with water or milk, top with fresh fruit and a drizzle of honey, or batch prep them on Sunday and reheat throughout the week. Some people even use them in savory bowls with eggs and vegetables. If you have been starting your mornings with processed cereals or skipping breakfast altogether, this is the upgrade your body is asking for. Simple, clean, and affordable. But oats are only half the upgrade. The next item multiplies their impact. Number 11, Kirkland Organic Frozen Berries. Fresh berries are delicious, but they spoil fast and the price can be brutal depending on the season. That is exactly why Kirkland Organic Frozen Berries are such a smart buy. You get a massive bag of flash frozen fruit that lasts for months in your freezer, ready whenever you need it. What makes frozen berries so effective is the timing of the freeze. These berries are picked at peak ripeness and frozen immediately, which locks in the nutrients. Studies have shown that frozen fruit often retains more vitamins than fresh fruit that has been sitting on store shelves for days. You are not sacrificing nutrition for convenience here. You are actually getting the best of both. 1 cup of mixed berries delivers around 85 calories, 4 grams of fiber, and a powerful dose of antioxidants like anthocyanins and vitamin C. These compounds help fight inflammation, support brain health, and protect your cells from oxidative stress. And because there is no added sugar, you are getting pure fruit without the hidden sweeteners found in canned or syrup-packed alternatives. The uses are endless. Toss them into smoothies, stir them into your morning oatmeal, layer them with Greek yogurt for a parfait, or simply let them thaw and eat them straight. They add natural sweetness without spiking your blood sugar the way processed snacks do. For the price you pay at Costco, this is one of the easiest ways to keep your kitchen stocked with something genuinely healthy. And speaking of staples, the next one quietly affects almost every meal you cook. Number 10, Kirkland Organic Extra Virgin Olive Oil. If there is one cooking oil that deserves a permanent spot in your pantry, it is Kirkland Organic Extra Virgin Olive Oil. This is not some mystery blend of cheap oils dressed up in a fancy bottle. Kirkland sources high-quality olives and cold presses them to preserve the natural flavor and nutritional profile. The result is a rich, slightly peppery oil that works beautifully in dressings, marinades, and low to medium heat cooking. Extra virgin olive oil is loaded with monounsaturated fats, particularly oleic acid, which has been linked to reduced inflammation and improved heart health. It also contains polyphenols, powerful antioxidants that protect against cellular damage. Unlike heavily refined vegetable oils that go through chemical processing and bleaching, extra virgin olive oil keeps its nutrients intact. 1 tablespoon provides around 120 calories and 14 grams of fat, but it is the quality of that fat that matters. This is the kind of fat your body can actually use for energy, hormone production, and brain function. Compare that to the industrial seed oils hiding in most processed foods, and you will see why the switch matters. Costco offers this oil in large bottles at a price that beats most specialty stores. You are getting certified organic, cold-pressed quality without paying boutique prices. Use it to dress salads, drizzle over roasted vegetables, or finish a bowl of pasta. This is the foundation of a cleaner kitchen. And the next item on our list pairs perfectly with that oil in almost any healthy meal you can imagine. Number 9. Kirkland Signature Greek Yogurt. Plain yogurt is one of those foods that can be incredibly healthy or secretly loaded with sugar depending on which one you grab. Most flavored yogurts on store shelves contain anywhere from 12 to 25 grams of added sugar per serving. That is nearly as much as a candy bar disguised as a health food. Kirkland Signature Greek Yogurt in plain cuts through that. Noise entirely. This yogurt is thick, creamy, and packed with protein. A single serving delivers around 17 grams of protein with 0 added sugar. That protein content makes it one of the best options for breakfast, post-workout recovery, or a filling afternoon snack. The texture is rich enough to feel satisfying without any of the artificial thickeners or gums found in cheaper brands. Greek yogurt is also a natural source of probiotics, the beneficial bacteria that support gut health and digestion. A healthy gut has been linked to everything from improved immunity to better mood regulation. By choosing plain over flavored, you are feeding your microbiome without dumping sugar into the mix. The versatility here is unmatched. Use it as a base for smoothies, mix it with fresh fruit and a drizzle of honey, add it to overnight oats, or substitute it for sour cream in savory dishes. You control the sweetness, the toppings, and the portion size. Costco sells this in large tubs that last all week, making it far more economical than buying individual cups. Clean protein, gut support, and total flexibility. And the same clean approach applies to one grain most people still overlook. Number 8. Kirkland Organic Quinoa. Quinoa has been a health food favorite for years, but many people still have not made the switch from white rice. If that sounds familiar, Kirkland Organic Quinoa is the perfect entry point. It cooks just as easily, stores well in your pantry, and delivers a nutritional profile that white rice simply cannot match. Unlike most grains, quinoa is a complete protein. That means it contains all 9 essential amino acids your body needs but cannot produce on its own. One cooked cup provides around 8 grams of protein and 5 grams of fiber, making it far more filling and balanced than refined carbohydrates. It also offers iron, magnesium, and B vitamins that support energy production and muscle function. The texture is light and slightly nutty, which makes it a great base for grain bowls, salads, stir-fries, and meal prep containers. You can cook a big batch on Sunday and use it throughout the week in different dishes. Pair it with roasted vegetables, lean protein, and a drizzle of olive oil for a complete meal in minutes. Costco sells this in large bags that cost significantly less per ounce than smaller grocery store packages. You are getting organic quality at bulk pricing, which makes it easy to keep quinoa as a regular rotation in your kitchen if you have been relying on white rice or pasta as your go-to base. Quinoa is the upgrade your meals have been missing. And speaking of convenient protein, the next item is a Costco legend for a reason. Number 7. Kirkland Rotisserie Chicken. No seasoning added version. The Costco rotisserie chicken is famous for its price and convenience, but most people do not realize there is a cleaner version available. The no seasoning added rotisserie chicken gives you all the protein and convenience without the extra sodium, preservatives, and flavor enhancers packed into the regular version. A 3-ounce serving of this chicken delivers around 25 grams of protein with minimal fat and no added sugars. That makes it one of the most efficient protein sources you can grab on a busy day. Instead of relying on deli meats loaded with nitrates or fast food options drenched in oil, you get real whole food protein ready to eat the moment you walk through your door. The versatility is what makes this such a valuable pickup. Shred it into salads, slice it for sandwiches, toss it into grain bowls, or add it to soups and stir-fries. One chicken can fuel multiple meals throughout the week, saving you time and money while keeping your nutrition on track. Because there is no heavy seasoning or injected brine, you also have full control over flavor. Add your own herbs, spices, or sauces without worrying about sodium overload. This is protein the way it should be. Simple, clean, and ready when you need it. At just a few dollars per chicken, the value here is almost unbeatable. And if you want to cook your own proteins at home, the next product gives you the perfect oil to do it right. If you're learning something new here, hit subscribe and keep these eye-opening breakdowns coming. Number 6. Chosen foods. 100% avocado oil. Cooking oils can make or break the health value of a meal. Many people still reach for canola oil or vegetable oil without realizing how heavily processed and inflammatory those options can be. Chosen foods. 100% avocado oil is a cleaner alternative that belongs in every kitchen. Avocado oil has one of the highest smoke points of any cooking oil, around 500 degrees Fahrenheit. That makes it ideal for roasting, sautéing, grilling, and even high-heat stir-frying without breaking down into harmful compounds. When oils are heated past their smoke point, they oxidize and release free radicals that can damage cells and contribute to inflammation. Avocado oil stays stable under heat, which means safer cooking and better tasting food. Nutritionally, avocado oil is rich in monounsaturated fats and contains oleic acid, the same heart-healthy fat found in olive oil. 1 tablespoon provides around 120 calories and 14 grams of fat, but again, it is the quality of that fat that matters. This is fuel your body can use efficiently. The flavor is mild and buttery, which means it will not overpower your dishes. Use it for roasting vegetables, searing proteins, making homemade salad dressings, or even drizzling over finished plates. It blends seamlessly into almost any recipe. Costco carries chosen foods in large bottles that offer excellent value compared to smaller grocery store options. This is one swap that elevates every meal you make. And speaking of quality protein, the next item delivers one of the cleanest options in the entire store. Number 5. Kirkland Wild. Caught Sockeye salmon. Frozen salmon is one of the healthiest proteins on the planet, but not all salmon is created equal. Farm-raised salmon often contains higher levels of contaminants, artificial coloring, and lower omega-3 content due to the feed used in aquaculture. Kirkland wild-caught sockeye salmon avoids all of those issues by sourcing fish straight from the cold waters of Alaska. A 4-ounce serving of sockeye salmon delivers around 25 grams of protein and over 1,000 milligrams of omega-3 fatty acids. Those omega-3s are essential for brain health, heart function, and reducing inflammation throughout the body. Most people do not get nearly enough omega-3s in their diet, and wild-caught salmon is one of the most efficient ways to close that gap. Because this salmon comes frozen in individually wrapped portions, it is incredibly easy to store and use. Pull out exactly what you need, thaw it in the refrigerator, and cook it that night. No waste, no rushing to use up fresh fish before it spoils. This convenience makes it realistic to eat salmon multiple times per week without the usual hassle. The flavor of sockeye is rich, slightly earthy, and pairs well with simple seasonings. Bake it, grill it, or pan-sear it with olive oil and lemon. You get restaurant-quality protein at home for a fraction of the price. For anyone looking to boost their omega intake and eat cleaner protein, this is a must-have, and the next item proves that even your bread choice can be a health upgrade. Number 4. Dave's Killer Bread Multi-Seed. Variety bread gets a bad reputation in health circles, and honestly, most of it is deserved. Standard white bread and even many wheat breads are made with refined flour, added sugars, and cheap preservatives that spike your blood sugar and leave you hungry an hour later. Dave's Killer Bread Multi-Seed variety flips that script entirely. This bread is made with whole grains and packed with seeds like flax, sunflower, sesame, and pumpkin. One slice delivers around 5 grams of protein and 5 grams of fiber. That fiber slows down digestion, keeps your blood sugar stable, and helps you stay full longer. Compare that to white bread, which offers almost no fiber and barely any nutritional value beyond empty carbohydrates. The texture is hearty and satisfying with a subtle nuttiness from the seeds. It holds up well for sandwiches, toast, and even avocado toast without falling apart or feeling too dense. This is bread that actually tastes like real food because it is made from real ingredients. Dave's Killer Bread also uses organic flour and avoids high fructose corn syrup, artificial preservatives, and bleached flour. What you see on the label is what you get. No mystery additives, no hidden sugars, just whole food ingredients baked into every slice. Costco sells this in twin packs, which makes it more affordable than buying single loaves at a regular grocery store. If bread is going to be part of your diet, this is the version worth eating. And the next item is the perfect topping to spread right on top. Number 3, Kirkland Organic Almond Butter. Nut butters can be a nutritional gold mine or a hidden sugar trap depending on which jar you grab. Many popular brands mix in hydrogenated oils, cane sugar, and artificial flavors to create a sweeter, more spreadable product. Kirkland Organic. Almond butter keeps it simple with just one ingredient: almonds. 2 tablespoons deliver around 7 grams of protein, 4 grams of fiber, and 16 grams of healthy fats. Those fats are primarily monounsaturated, the same heart-healthy type found in olive oil and avocados. You also get a solid dose of vitamin E, magnesium, and potassium, nutrients that support everything from muscle function to skin health. The texture is creamy with a natural richness that comes purely from the almonds themselves. Because there are no added oils or emulsifiers, you may notice some separation in the jar. Just stir it up and store it in the refrigerator to keep it fresh. That separation is actually a sign of quality. It means you are eating real food, not a processed imitation. Use it on toast, swirl it into oatmeal, spread it on apple slices, or blend it into smoothies for extra protein and creaminess. It adds healthy fats and flavor without the sugar crash that comes from conventional spreads. At Costco's bulk pricing, you're getting organic almond butter for far less than specialty grocery stores charge. This is one jar that earns its spot in every clean-eating kitchen. And the next item is a true breakfast essential that never goes out of style. Number 2. Kirkland Organic Brown Eggs. Eggs are one of the most versatile and nutrient-dense foods you can buy. But not all eggs are equal. Conventional eggs from factory-farmed hens often come from birds raised in cramped, stressful conditions with limited access to natural light or movement. Kirkland Organic Brown Eggs come from hens raised under organic standards, which means no antibiotics, no synthetic pesticides in their feed, and more humane living conditions. One large egg contains around 6 grams of protein, 5 grams of fat, and important nutrients like choline, vitamin D, and B12. Choline is especially critical for brain health and is something most people do not get enough of in their diet. Eggs also provide complete protein, meaning all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to build and repair tissue. The yolks from organic pasture-raised hens tend to be richer in color and flavor compared to conventional eggs. That deeper orange hue often reflects a more varied diet and higher nutrient content, particularly omega-3 fatty acids and fat-soluble vitamins. Eggs are endlessly adaptable. Scramble them for breakfast, hard-boil a batch for meal prep, poach them over grain bowls, or bake them into frittatas with vegetables. They cook quickly or easily and deliver reliable nutrition every single time. Costco sells these in large cartons that bring the per-egg cost down significantly. For a food this nutrient-dense and this versatile, organic eggs are one of the smartest staples you can keep stocked. And now, the number 1 pick on our list, a product that might just change how you think about quick, nourishing meals. Number 1. Kirkland Organic Bone Broth Chicken or Beef. If there is one product that deserves the top spot on this list, it is Kirkland Organic Bone Broth. This is not your average boxed stock full of sodium and artificial flavoring. This is slow-simmered bone broth made with real bones, organic vegetables, and a clean ingredient list that you can actually trust. 1 cup of this broth contains around 10 grams of protein with only 95 milligrams of sodium. That protein comes largely from collagen, a compound that supports joint health, gut lining, skin elasticity, and overall recovery. Most people do not get enough collagen in their modern diets, and sipping on bone broth is one of the easiest ways to change that. The flavor is rich, savory, and deeply satisfying. Heat it up and drink it straight as a warming snack. Use it as a base for soups and stews, pour it into ramen bowls, or cook your grains in it for extra flavor and nutrition. It transforms simple meals into something that actually nourishes you from the inside out. Because Kirkland uses organic ingredients and avoids the preservatives and flavor enhancers found in conventional broths, you're getting something closer to homemade quality without spending hours in the kitchen. The convenience factor alone makes this a game changer for busy weeks. Costco sells this in multi-packs that bring the cost down well below what you would pay for similar quality at a health food store. For gut health, joint support, and easy nutrition, Kirkland Organic Bone Broth is the number 1 healthy Costco product you should be buying right now.